Hello, today we're going to do a tutorial on something new that I've discovered on the internet called a scrapling. What is a scrapling? Well, it started when someone was trying to take a regular size note card and turn it into a square, and when you cut it you get this small scrap of paper that's left that's about 1 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Now you can do lots of things with the scrapling. One thing you can do, if it is the long size, is you can make a border to go on your photo mat. I just stamped some stars and added some brads, and there we have a nice accent on the picture. What I'm going to show you how to do today is we're going to make this bookmark, because these are the perfect size to make a little magnetic bookmark. What we'll start with is our scrapling that is the 1 1/4 inches wide, and the first thing we're going to do is score it in the middle. And these are so small that it's easy to score with your fingernail, but if you want to, you can get your bone folder out and score it that way. And then I've cut some scraps that are 1 inch wide from some of the new Candy Lane designer paper. This is a really good way to take some of your scrap paper and use it up, because we all know we like to use those scraps. Now I'm going to take my curly punch, and I want just a little bit of a fancy edge, so I'm going to take it and stick it in the side just enough that I can punch the bottom, and it gives this nice little curly edge on the bottom. So I'm going to do that to both scraps. Now we need to stamp our hearts, and we're going to use real red for that, and we're going to use some of the Very Vanilla cardstock. Now we're going to take this stamp from the Love You Much bundle, and we're going to stamp it twice. Once on the pink pirouette and once on the Very Vanilla. So here we go. And there we are. Now we're going to punch them out. We're going to take the pink one and we're going to punch it with our scallop circle punch. It takes just a little bit of time to line up the punch with the stamp, but it will match almost perfectly when you do that. Now the Very Vanilla we're going to punch with the 1 1/4 inch circle, and we're going to punch out just the center part of that. Now I have one of our markers, the Pretty in Pink, and we're going to color in our heart. We all love pink around Valentine's Day. And I'm going to take my real red marker, and we're going to color in the dots around the outside of our scallop circle. Okay, now we're ready to stamp the extra hearts. I put some of the smaller hearts on the front, and then on the back we have the actual all three. This is the 3-heart stamp that comes with the bundle. So we're going to use the real red again. And there's also this nice 3-heart punch that lines up perfectly with the stamp. Giving us the hearts that we're going to put on our bookmark. Okay, now we're ready to start assembling. And what we're going to do first is take our designer paper and add it to the front and the back of our bookmark. Just like that. And now we're going to add some of our smaller hearts. I've already run some through the Xyron. So we're going to do the front first, The front is the one that has just the smaller hearts on it. And I just kind of scatter them out. Now, we're going to take the heart that we punched out and we are going to layer it on top of our pink scallop circle with a little bit of a foam dot, just so it stands up a little bit. Gives it a little bit of dimension. Okay. Now we're going to take our glue runner and run some adhesive across the bottom edge, the bottom half actually, of our scallop circle. And we just place it there at the top. Add the back, hearts. Take a scrap of ribbon. This is another good way to use up those scraps of ribbon. Tie a knot. Trim the edges, and then add your magnetic tape on the inside. And what you'll have when you're finished is this nice magnetic book holder that will hold your place. Enjoy your stamping.